Welcome into the den. I'm Tobin. First episode of Blade Battles. And rather than doing these as a shaving video, I want to just do them as a straightforward, share my results with you guys and what I experienced. So as a lot of us know, or may not know, Gillette has been moving production of a lot of its blades from St. Petersburg to China and elsewhere. In the past, in my subjective opinion, some of these have gone well, but others not so well. And with other companies, moves have been all right as well. Bolzano comes to mind a lot. That's now actually in Egypt, and a lot of people aren't aware of that. But let's focus in on these guys. I'll share with you guys the difference in appearance, and then most importantly, how it's shaved. So over the past few weeks, I've been putting these guys head to head. And I'll be putting photos right up here of the razors that I've used, as well as, the appearance and stuff of these blades. So it's interesting because the ones made in China, they've gone back to the ink. In previous years, Gillette was putting the ink on the blades. They then came out with the laser etching. And that was supposed to make it harder for counterfeiting. Well, for one reason or another, the blades that are coming out in China are being done the old way. So one way to immediately tell whether or not your package is, the Russian blades, for me and mine here, and hopefully I don't know going forward what it's going to be like, but this is what's on the market now, is the laser etching. They've also changed the color of the package. You had this, I don't know, what do you call that color of blue, versus this brighter, shinier blue. So this is China, that's Russia. The blades both still have just the one single wrap of wax paper. Interesting is that one thing that some people will like about these Chinese blades is that there's no wax holding the blade in the wrapper at all. Now, I know the wax is a nuisance for many of us, but at the same time, though, that wax serves a purpose, and it keeps the blade from moving around in the package. And over time, and even just in a short period of time, given the right circumstances, it can damage the edge of the blade. I know that sounds weird, a piece of paper damaging the edge of the blade, but it's true, and that's why we find wax on so many of the blades that we use, is to hold them in place so that the edges of the blade aren't rubbing against it. A couple years ago, don't quote me, but it's been a while, I bought my first 50 pack of the St. Petersburg from Bullgoose Shaving, Phil at Bullgoose. When I saw that these Chinese ones had finally come out, I purchased a couple packs off of Razor Blades Club. This 50 pack I bought off of, I'm holding up the wrong one. This is the made in China. I bought this 50 pack. It says made in China right down here, as you can see in the photos. I bought this off of Amazon. The shipper is Amazon, but the seller was Razor Blade Club as well. And these are essentially half the cost. Now, I spoke with Phil, and I purchased another 50 pack from Phil. These Chinese blades are about half the cost. So for half the cost, there's a Chinese pack. Again, I'll be putting photos right up here. For half the cost, are we getting the same blade? What my results came out to is that for the first shave, you are getting the same blade, but after that first shave, which for me is 3 passes with the grain, across the grain, against the grain, Russia. After the first pass, and even towards the end of that first pass, is where the Chinese blade starts falling behind, to where it starts becoming tuggier. So long story short, you see, oh, that one, the glue came undone a little bit. Right there, you can see it's open, but nothing's come out. One nice thing about these is these are inside of a blister pack. You have the plastic that actually wraps around it, which means more waste. So for every pro, there's a con. For the St. Petersburg, I wasn't receiving that same level of tugginess until the 5th shave. Somewhere between the 4th and the 5th is when it would start to deteriorate. But it wasn't until the end of that 5th shave that I felt like it was providing the same quality of shave, or the same level of diminishment, if you will, as the Chinese blade. So what I've come away with is that I can get 4 very comfortable shaves of a Russia blade, and I can only get 1 comfortable shave with a Chinese blade. So if you're the kind of person that's only using a blade once and tossing it away, I think you'll be very happy with the Chinese blades. Most of the time, almost always, as a general rule of thumb, I use every blade 3 times. There are some blades that I use more than that. Rarely do I ever use a blade less than that. A lot of times I find that the 2nd and 3rd shave with some blades is better than the 1st. I don't really notice any real change with the St. Petersburg blades until somewhere around the end of that 4th shave to the end of the 5th shave, which is why I'm comfortable saying that I can get 4 great shaves out of the St. Petersburg blade and only 1 shave out of the Chinese blade. Are they the same blade? Yes. I can't help but wonder if the difference, I think, they're the same blade, but where it seems to be the difference is in the coating. I don't know if it's a cheaper coating or less coating or what it is. I can't, pinpoint that, and I can't say. But I do think that these Russian blades are worth the price, just because I'm getting a 4-to-1 return on my investment. So $22, I believe it is, at Bullgoose right now. If you guys can find the Russian blades anywhere, please put in the comments below. If you guys have done any of this head-to-head stuff like I've been doing, or if you've tried the Chinese blades, I'd like to know, what do you guys think of it? Phil at Bullgoose says he has a handful of these left from the St. Petersburg ones. I'll put a link to in the comments for that. If you've never checked out Razor Blade Club, I highly recommend checking them out. I've been buying blades from them for like 6 years now, and it's super cool. It's kind of like like a tri-blade system. I've talked about it before. The winner, one of the winners from Hendrix Classics & Co. March giveaway hasn't reached out to me yet. If he doesn't reach out to me by the end of the weekend, I'm going to redraw that and announce a winner for it. In my very next video, I'm going to announce a winner of the Soap Commander video. Darren Vaz, if you're watching this, you won the Hendrix Classics & Co. Get a hold of me soon, please. If you haven't already done it so by the time I publish this, I announced that winner last weekend. I forget which video it was. Love you long time. It's a little big things for me. It's shaving for me has always kind of helped alleviate some of my undiagnosed OCD, ADHD, schnurdery fulfillment. I really enjoy the scientific, technical aspect of trying to get the best shave possible and applying scientific methods to different things. Yeah, that's all I got. You guys take care. See you next time for the next blade battle. And I got a video coming for the Amazon battles. And with that one, I will announce the winner of the Soap Commander giveaway. You guys take care. Thanks for joining me.